Hello, how you guys doing, man? I hope you guys are having a wonderful time. So it's that time again. We actually talk about being a forex trader and talking about our mistakes and ones either. So if you are a forex trader, what kind of girl actually you need to date? It's one thing that I had to talk about. I think it's one of the most important thing, more than the SARS video that I've spoken about. Like, if you didn't watch the SARS video, just go to the previous video before this one I just did, where I talk about the danger of not paying tax and what kind of downfall you could actually get and all the legal details and all those stuff. You're just gonna watch the video. It's a very dope video, and you guys are enjoyed it. And I've saw your text and actually saying no, we love the video. So the reason why I'm doing this videos, guys, is because I'm a mentor, right? So I'm mentoring you guys. So I don't want you guys to actually do the same mistake I did back then. So let's get back to the question: what kind of a woman a forex trader should actually be dating? Guys, let's just talk about that. What kind of a woman a forex trader should be dating? So I just want to talk a bit of my story and stuff. Uh, like the previous years, for those who've been following me for quite some time, so isn't though like they were going very well, like relationship, forex, business, and all those stuff. Uh, and everything seems to be going very well. You feel like there's this void probably, like you should get married and stuff, and thinking you're taking the right path by just settling down and stuff. So I was sort of like engaged and stuff. I was engaged. I was deep in love, deep in love. So the relationship ended. It ended on a bad test like any other relationship. But there's one thing that I've learned, guys, when it comes to relationship. And so ngifuna wonke umuntu angizwa, especially ama-outs, like especially hustlers and forex traders, anyone who's hustling in whatever hustle you're doing. This is very, very important, guys. Very, very important. And I've learned it like throughout my entire journey when it comes to relationship, all the relationship that I've failed. This is a very, very important quote. And if there is like a vision board, you should basically write this down. This is very, 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 very important. Guys, the more the more the more you invest in a woman, the less she loves you. The more you invest in a woman, the less she loves you. I don't know if ngiyazwakala yini ngalapho. The more you invest in women, the less they love you. That is one thing I've learned when it comes to relationship, guys. You should not you should be not be investing in women, guys. That's one of the worst decision that you could actually do for yourself. You should be more investing in yourself. There are certain stuff that I've did in relationship that I'm like, yo. This was actually wrong. The more you invest, guys, the less they love you. I don't know if you have been in that kind of situation where you have to put yourself last when it comes to that certain relationship where you have to sacrifice something. Probably you were supposed to buy yourself something and then you ended up buying that person because you love her, spending that money going out because you love that person. But the more you put more investment, the more lobola, the more wenza zonke lezi zinto lezi, the less she loves you, guys. That's the craziest thing ever that I've learned when it comes to women. And not that I'm bitter and stuff, but it's something that is really true, and some of you can actually agree with me. Would say, the more you put more effort in women, is the less they love you. Cause I was in a relationship where basically I used to do like everything, guys, like everything, in terms of like taking care of her, clothes, uh, cosmetics, a woman and all those stuff, taking her out, even when I didn't have money and things were not going well. But the more that I put that investment, the less she loves me, the less. Even if you can go out and like like what kind of a person Anda is, she will got nothing to say nice about me because I have invested so much in her in such a way that in such a way that to her it's just nothing, guys. Abantu besifazane, woman, abantu besifazane bayakhohlwa, guys. Abantu besifazane bayakhohlwa. want to fazan in your face, dog. Like, I get really sad when I see people doing very well in life and then they started getting married and started being in serious relationship because those are the most downfall when it's come to hustlers. I saw a lot of hustlers, guys. A lot of hustlers. I don't want to mention names, but you know, people that who were at the peak of their career, but they've fallen down, just like Samson. Guys, the truth is, no matter how we can put this, like if you're not making a lot of money, you cannot keep a woman. Like you can watch all this sex advice, how to actually have foreplay and all those stuff. But if you are not financially fit, you cannot keep a woman. And the crazy thing is, there's always someone who's doing better than you. So you are always in a competition of losing your woman. So those are the crazy things that happen when it comes to relationship. I think it's very important uh, uh, to actually reach a certain stage. You should actually set a goal for yourself. That is one thing I've basically learned when I was watching Junior Koza. I don't know if you guys know Junior Koza. I was watching one of his video. It's called the Men Conference. If you wanna watch it, it's called the Men Conference by Junior Koza. The channel is Junior Koza, where he actually said it's one of the most mind blowing thing he said. He said if you if you wanna be in a relationship, I know you guys are gonna laugh because Jan. But if you wanna be in a relationship and you wanna be happy in a relationship, at least you should be making an amount of 100,000 rand per month, and then you can enter a relationship. Because if you cannot take her out, what if she get pregnant? How are you gonna take care of the family if you can't take care of her alone? So those are the stuff that I've that was really touching for me because the reason why most of our relationship are not working, I'm just talking about us as men, is because we are not financially stable, and it never work out, guys. If you haven't uh, made a better version of yourself, trying to be financial stable, trying to be healthy, trying to be fit and good shape, and you are entering in a relationship, it never will out, guys. That's why you always jump into another relationship, to another, until you decide, until you get depressed as well. So, what I've decided for me personally, I just like set a goal for myself and just said, you know what, I just need to be alone and actually find myself and actually become a better version of myself until I allow someone else in my life. So those are the kind of things that I've actually learned when it comes to relationship. Let me tell you something else. The mistake that we do as a us, when you're doing well, basically in life, when you're doing well, when you got a good job, you have an apartment, you have a good car. Obviously, you're gonna attract a lot of women because women are always after material things. Having multiple partners is one of another downfall that I've also been there in that kind of trap. So having multiple partner is great, obviously, like going to this one, but it always destroy you guys. Like spiritually, you die. Spiritually, you die as a man. I think it's something that you guys are being aware because there's a lot of izang on social media now talking about this, but I've literally been there, like been there, guys. The thing is, sleeping with a lot of women, sleeping with a lot of women, it's kind of draining, you know, draining and time consuming as well. When you change a woman, izinto zakho kancane usihlangana. Like kancane guys usihlangana. It's like they just become worse and worse and worse. It's almost like it's a graph just going down, down, down. Everything you do, like ihlangana. There's just that one girl that you sleep with. Probably you guys have been in the situation that I'm talking about. There's this just one girl you slept with, and everything just fell apart after that. So, guys, like I said from the beginning, man, investing in women is not a good idea for now, guys. Let's first make if we guys can make at least a minimum of 100,000 per month, then we can start talking about relationship. But for now, let's just work on ourselves. Let's just try to get the bag, guys. Like relationship time, we don't have time for relationship right now because it's just so much for us as forex traders. The woman doesn't understand when you've blown an account. Oloyibuza usanti lento yakho yenzeka nini? When are we gonna make money? Because he's gonna put so much pressure for you, and then you're gonna increase the lots and then blow the account. So these guys, make sure you invest in yourself for now and try to make yourself a better version of yourself. So those are the stuff that I wanted to share with you guys. You can actually comment below and actually tell me your story when it comes to relationship and stuff. What are the setback you've been through when it comes to relationship? I know it's kind of lonely, like to be alone. So you wanna have someone you share your life with. So I think it would be better if if you actually if you actually like if you actually like work hard, make money, so you can be able to keep the woman you desire to have. Because if you're just gonna go, oh wena nje ulopolo usazofaka ingane yabantu ematekisini uyidlise obhamfoqo uyithengele ama-fried neyababa mewuvashela, at some point you're gonna find guys like us with big car seats. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll be back with some more videos.